Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol GSAT. We'll take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Done this analysis a few times in the past, so that is where the green and red line annotations are coming from. But definitely some updates here need to be done. First thing I'm going to do is a little house cleaning. Just going to go ahead and get rid of this line for now. Sure, it still pertains to the chart. It's just not relevant right now, and from a presentation standpoint, I don't want to risk causing, confusion because there's clutter with lines all over the place. So I want to try to keep this as clean as possible. First update, though, comes about based on a foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of support are broken and closed below, they do tend to act as resistance. So for those of you that did watch the video from a few days ago, hopefully you remember me talking about 73 as support, but now that the price is below there, that would be the initial area of resistance on any sort of bounce. After that level, not that far away. So one step at a time, and that first step, like I said, is going to be 73, but then you have that purple line right there. Same principle in mind. When levels of support are broken, they tend to act as resistance. So that would be that next key level of resistance going into, any sort of break of 73 cents. The main thing here, though, that I think pertains mostly now as we go into next week, given the nature of the move, which has been a little bit accelerated of a bearish action here, is where are some potential areas where you would want to see the price stabilize. And this comes about and brings us to probably the most famous level in all of the charts, and that is the pink line right there, the 200 period simple moving average. Even if you have a very surface deep understanding of charts, you've probably heard of the 200 period, and you know that when the price is up above it, you want to see the price stay up above it, and that's the case here. So as it stands right now, the 200 period is currently valued at 67 cents. So 67 cents, definitely that very important level of support going into next week. Overall, the bulls do still have plenty of opportunity to build a higher base. To kind of illustrate that real quick, let's say the price actually does come down to that pink line. Not saying it will, but comes around, bounces around, and starts to work its way back upwards. Emphasis on big picture. From the big picture perspective, well, you'd still have a set of lows there. You'd have this set down there. You picture these as stair steps. And the big picture stair steps would still very clearly going in the upwards direction. So sure, this pullback right now isn't the most pleasant thing, but assuming you care about more of a broader time horizon, the bulls do still have an opportunity to build a higher base. So let's see if they can get that job done or not. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.